Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and tonight class I will be featuring the Petal Park. I said it's a bundle, which it's because there is a coordinating punch, but we're not selling it anymore as a bundle. This was released during last year's mini catalog from January, April, and so it has a coordinating punch. So it is a bundle, but we don't have it anymore as a bundle. So anyway, but I thought about pairing this one with the beautiful, what is this called? The Softly Stippled Designer Series paper, which is part of our Amazing Celebration offering. And I'll be very honest, this paper in particular was my least favorite. I like it a lot. However, I was drawn to the one with the tools. I was drawn to the sunny days because they're bright, cheerful colors. And so this one was a little bit more of the muted. And so I didn't know that this was my favorite. However, that being said, I'm almost done with my first pack and I'm just loving it. I think like it is a great designer series paper. I'll show you here in a second the different size. I think that it offers good, I don't know how to say, like patterns for cards. It's one of those that you have a side where you can use it for any sort. I'm trying to fill this up as and I'll show it to you here in a second. But it offers you a good selection of colors and backgrounds and mixing and matching, which you know I love. And of course, I mean, when you are using sketches, oh my goodness, this is just super easy to play with. And I just haven't been able to stop. I have been playing with it over and over and over, and I'm just in love with it. So let me just show you. Again, this is one of those that is free with $50. So every time you place a $50 item, you can get something for free. There are two levels. They don't call them anymore levels, but there's two levels. One item is $50 and there's other items that are free with $100, and there's no limit. So anyway, so that being said, let me just show you the paper because it's just gorgeous. So you can see here how it looks. This one coordinates with the, what is this color? I keep the wild wheat with the Lost Lagoon, and then you have another solid pattern that can go for anything. Masculine cards. Now, if you remember, we have that fishing paper. This will go really well with that one because there's a lot of Lost Lagoon on that one. Not Lost Lagoon, wild wheat on that one. So I think that will go really good. Then look at this one. This is the one that made me think of the Petal Park. I mean, come on, it looks like that, right? So I thought we need to be using it with the Petal Park. Of course, you can use it with the the Stippled Roses, which I'll show you here in a second. But this is the one that made me think, maybe I can use it with something we already have. And again, look at the background. This one is one of my favorites because it can go with anything, honestly. And again, you can do masculine cards, even though there's flowers on one side. You can make other sorts of cards, believe me. Then you have this one, which of course coordinate really nice with the Stippled Roses. And then the other side, again, just you know, a color wash with the Calypso Coral that again can go with anything. And of course the color combinations, like look at this, like this will go really well. I could go with this one. And let me show you another of my favorites. So here's another one. Look at this one. This has like a linen texture. And then you have this one that has more of like stems in the wild wheat. But, I mean, if you think about it, like, look how beautiful these two go together. Like I said, it is a great paper pack. And of course you get, like I said, 50%, no, you get a free pack with a $50 order. And then look at this one. This is also one of my favorite patterns. I really like the textures the most because those are the ones that can help you go with any sort of car idea. So here's another one. Now this pattern in particular, not my favorite. However, I do like this one a lot because it will help you again to mix and match. Like, just look at these two together. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. Or you can bring the one with the roses again. Like these three together, they look really nice. So again, you can mix and match all of these. And everything is just amazing. And I think that was the issue because the one that it's at the very beginning is the one that is the less favorite for me. But every other pattern that it's here, I just really like it. Like, I am just in love with it. So, if you've been thinking about it, hopefully you're convinced after this Facebook Live. Because believe me, you are gonna love playing with this. Anyway, so let me just make sure I am connected in the right place. Let me connect on my other, on my phone so that I can see your comments. Also, do let me know how you're doing and where you're watching from. I am in Texas and the snow was for just one day, so we're pretty good. We didn't have a school yesterday, but then today everyone was back to school. So from that end, we're doing better. Hopefully you are doing great, especially here in Texas. You know, we're not so used to the snow, and so it's kind of crazy. We still don't have hot water on the master bedroom, but that's another story. Everything else in the house is good except for that area, so we'll see. But anyway, so let me just check. Hi Rhonda, hi Pat. Thank you so much for sharing, by the way. It always helps me a lot when you share the video. So if you have any crafty friends, please click the share button. That always helps others find me. So thank you, thank you. Hi Pauline, hi Nympha. Warm up at home after some snow. I know, right? It's been so cold. It's been so cold. It's just crazy. Hi Holly, hi Flo. I'm glad to see you here. Hi Linda. Staying warm? Yes, we're pretty much in house the whole day, let me tell you. But anyway, the kiddos are the ones who are like, where are we going out? Right now, as we speak, they had their gymnastics class and they were excited to get out. Although they did go today to the school. But I mean, it was Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday at home, so they were ready to go out. Yeah, so Rhonda, you have the same thing. Yeah, for me, it's always the master bedroom, just because those are right on, like the edge of the house. I don't know how to say that. And so it always happens. Even though we had it all on, there's just like little drips, even though it's all the way off. But again, everywhere else in the house, we do have hot water and running, so everything is good. It's just that one. So we'll see. I'm always hoping we don't have any, bursting pipe or anything like that with that specific one. So knock on wood, we still don't have any issues. But anyway, so hi Cece. Oh, glad to see you too. All right, so like I said, we're gonna be using the Softly, what was the name? Softly Stippled Designer Series paper with the Petal Park, which is this one. And like I said, it's no longer a bundle, although you can still get this one separately. I did look into the catalog. Where's my catalog? And the stamp set is $23. Now, this one doesn't have, as you can see, this one doesn't have any sentiments. So I thought we could use the sentimental part, which is on the previous page, 23 of the annual catalog. And you have a really good selection of sentiments that you can use, and it's $24, so it's not really bad, not a bad deal. And then the builder says the Petal Park Builder Punch, which is the one that coordinates, is $22. So just between the stamp set and the punch, you're really close to getting the $50, so that you can get the free paper, which hopefully I convince you after tonight to get this one. Of course, we're also going to be using the ribbon and the gems, because why not? And you can also get these for free during the celebration time. So same with this one. I haven't used these ones yet, and so I thought let's just use them so that I can use so I can share. Now, because of that, you know that always when you purchase with me, $50 you get an embellishment. Since I am going to be using this one for this time, I will not be able to send this one because I cannot purchase these. These are only can be earned with orders. So for this week, what I'm going to be sending you for free is the Simply Elegant trim, which is this one, because we're going to be using these on your card. So you're going to see how you're going to like it. But anyway, but for gems, we're gonna be using this. And of course, I will not be able to send you the gems or anything, but you can use any other. You can use the, I was also thinking of the, what is this called? The sparkle gems. This is another one, a great one. So again, you can sub with anything you have. But of course, let's just use the one from Celebration so that you can fall in love with them and then see them in action. So anyway, so that's that. As far as classes, I do have tons of classes going on right now. It seems like for whatever reason, it seems like very, I don't know, busy right now. So we just released the card class for the Beautifully Happy. That one, make sure you sign up right away, because we are going to be offering, or we're going to be sending you a free stamp set with this one for those of you who do not have the set. So the stamp set is called the Beautifully Happy, which I should have it here. Give me a second and I'll show you which one it is. There you go. It is this. So it is the Beautifully Happy, which is this one. This one was an offering from last year's celebration. So it's no longer available. We cannot purchase it. We just have a limited quantity of this set. So we pair this one with the Airy and Flight and Airy Designer Series paper, which is another one from Celebration, the one that has the birds. So this class, it's another one where I am partnering with Jennifer. So she designed half and I designed the other half. Let me show you the cards. All of them are really nice. They do go really well. So you can see how beautiful they looked. And you get 8 cards. Again, each of us designed 4 of them. You can see this one is really nice. Oh, this one like this. I love this foam fold. And like I said, if you don't have the stamp set, which is the one that we're using here, you can get it on our class. Now, I do ask you that if you already have that stamp set, don't choose the option, put the stamp set so that others can get it. And then once we run out of that stamp set, we're not gonna, like, the only option that will be available is the one without, and so you will have to substitute it with any other flower set that you have. So it's not the end of the world, but again, now if you don't have it, make sure you order it. Like, make sure you you get the option that has the stamp set so that you get it in the mail with your kit. So the registration went out today. I believe like 10:30 went today, so check your emails. Make sure you're on my email list. I'll be sending more reminders with the registration form. But if you need, if you're not on my mailing list but need the registration form, you can email me, PM me, and I will send you the link. You can email me at Ali@creatingwithali, or you can send me a text and then or PM me through Facebook, and I'll be more than happy to help you with the link. So that's that. The last day to sign up for this, by the way, is January 29. That's the last day. And we're mailing February 10 for this one. So there's still a little bit of time. But again, the main constraint is just the number of stamps that we have available. So you might not want to be waiting until the very end because we might only have the option without the stamp set. The other card class that is really soon to close out is the Be My Valentine, which is the same stamp set that or bundle that we used last week. This one is my favorite, and it is only fun folds. All of them are super, super easy fun folds that you're gonna love. You're gonna see they're very easy to make, and you can recreate with any other paper that you have. So anyway, so this one, it closes, I believe, next Monday, if not this Friday. I have to remember if it is this Monday or this coming Monday or this Friday. So it's really soon to close. So make sure you sign up right away because once it's closed, it's closed. By the way, I know some of you were asking me for the PDF tutorial. It is already available at my store. So you can go at creatingwithali.com/shop. It is already there because I know some of you are not in the US and might want to get the tutorial to make the foam folds. And you were asking me, where is that? It is already at my store, so you can get it right away. And then the last class that I have now is the Card Club. So let me show you Card Club, which is the one featuring the hot air balloon. Oh my goodness. And I'm just in love with it. I love everything about this one. Of course, I love the colors. So Card Club is my monthly subscription. You get a kit in the mail to make 5 cards. You're seeing them here. From this one, I only have 1 foam fold. Usually I try to do more, but just because I love doing foam folds, there's only 1 foam fold on this one. But all the cards are really beautiful in the pastel colors. The suite is just gorgeous. And anyway, so what is Card Club? You subscribe to my Card Club, you get a kit in the mail every month for 5 cards, and it is $45. It includes, already with shipping, so it includes about $20 to $25 in merchandise. And again, the kit with everything to be able to make the cards. You do need to have the bundle, the feature bundle. However, when you are in the club, you can get the bundle at a discount because you're going to be getting it at my cost, meaning you don't pay shipping or tax. So you can save a little bit as you build your stamp collection. So this one is Card Club. You can go to read more of the details and also to sign up at creatingwithali.com/card club. And the one thing that I want to make sure you know is that once you subscribe, make sure you go back again, creatingwithali.com/card club. And I'll put here, once we are on YouTube, the link so that you can see it. But make sure you go back to that page and fill out that Google form, because that's where you're going to let me know where to ship the kit. So make sure you do that once you register. But again, you can cancel at any time. The other perk that you have when you're in Card Club is that after 6 consecutive months, you get an additional $25 worth of goodies. So anyway, I hope you join me. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, it is creatingwithali.com/card club. That way you can read all the details, see what it is about. You can also see all the past kits that we've done. We have gone already for 2 years. And you can also purchase all the tutorials right there. So you can kind of see which ones there are. And then it will direct you, or it will have a link to the store where I am selling also the tutorials. So if for whatever reason, you didn't know about Card Club and you want to get a past class, you can get them there. All right. And then that's pretty much it for right now. One other thing just before I go is, before I switch the camera, is that I mentioned last week, we're going to be doing a celebration for all my customers who purchase with me during celebration. And there are different ways to get it. I should say, for customers, there's only one. When you purchase up to $150 between January and February, you'll be getting a free event with me. And when you reach $100, you will be getting a tutorial bundle that has 12 projects. I have 8 of the 12 projects here to show you. So it is featuring the trusted tools, which, like I said, this one was my favorite designer series paper from Celebration, just because it coordinates with the trusted tools and bundle from the new catalog, and I don't know, I just love it. So you get the tutorial to make these cards as well as the Bright Skies, which it's here, this one is another one that I just love. I love the bright colors, and so this one was another of those designer series paper that caught my attention right away. And then it also coordinates with the Stipple Roses and the Softly Stippled designer series paper. I don't have those cards with me, but you also get that tutorial. So once you hit $100, you get the tutorial, and then once you hit $150, and again, it can be between January and February. It doesn't have to be all in one purchase. It could be in several purchases, but you get a free event as well as a tutorial bundle at that point, right? So just want to make sure you see them because I know I said last week about it, but I didn't show you which cards there were. So anyway, that way you can kind of get excited as to which cards it is included on that tutorial bundle. Oh, let me move the cards out of the way. And then we can start with our amazing card class today. I said amazing because I'm very excited about the class today. So let me move things and let's start moving. Let's see. Where is the little... I'm always thinking, where is the little thingy? There you go. There we go. I'm like, where is the thing? And okay, so here are the things we're going to be using. So here's my color palette for tonight. We're going to go with the Wild Wheat, Pebble Path, Gray Granite, Pool Party, and Los Lagoon. Those are the colors that we're going to be using tonight. And like I said, I'm going to be using the Petal Park, and I think Sentimental Park too. Now, I think it is that one. Now, if you want, you can, like, if you have another set or something, you could also use the, what is this one? The Something Fancy. I think that one would also be good. I think there's several cards where I'm just going to have a small strip. So either the Happy Birthday or the Congratulations will go really well there. But of course, you can adapt the width of your sentiment to have something more like any of these, and any of these cards will also be a good sympathy card, which I hardly ever make those. I don't know why. I think it makes me sad, so I almost never make any of those. But anyway, I probably should have some in hand at some point. So anyway, so let me put this one, and then like I mentioned, where is the when you purchase with me, well, I have to find where did I put the host code. I had it here and now I lost it. See, I'm always losing. And it was right here, right before the, oh, here, see, like it was right here. So anyway, so here we go. So when you purchase with me, and let me move you a little bit more towards this side, that way it can be here. So when you purchase with me, using this host code, you'll get the card kit to make the cards from tonight. Now, the card kit will be mailed with orders of $35. So orders over 30, it's bugging me that it's a little bit off angle. You're going to get the kit. When you purchase $50, you get a celebration item, but also from me, you're going to be getting the Simply Elegant Theme Pack. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today, because I'm going to be using these embellishments, and I cannot purchase this since it is part of the celebration. So you can pick this one as one of your items, but so that's why I'm deciding to go with the Elegant Theme for tonight's, or for this week's. And orders need to be placed by Saturday, January 29th. Sorry, Saturday, January 20th. By the way, I am pretty much done cut all the kits for last week's class, which featured the Be My Valentine. And I should be getting the hearts and flowers by hopefully Friday. So if that's the case, I will be able to mail them all on Saturday. So stay tuned. If you ordered last week, you're going to be getting them fairly soon, I think. All right. So now, for this one, let's just start. So where are the cards? Oh, here. I'm like, where are the cards? And you're going to see I'm using our new mat, the glass mat, which right now you can only get when you get the starter kit. And for the starter kit, you pick $125 worth of merchandise. You only pay $99 plus tax. It's free shipping, and you can select the glass mat as one of your options. You get the glass mat as well as a silicone mat, which I showed last week. Let me just show you here. I have not opened my chamois, my cleaning cloth, but it comes with this, which I'll be honest, I've not used so much this one, but it kind of sticks. And you can put your inky spots here. You can clean your brushes here too. And then you get a cleaning cloth, which is about the same as the chamois, but thinner, so that you can clean your mat. Now, I am loving the mat. I'm just still using my chamois because I want to have something to put this, because I like to keep it wet. And so that has been preventing me in opening that part. But anyway, so we're going to be using our mat again. So if you see a little bit of glare, you know what's happening here. And the other thing that I do like is the option that I can kind of write down what's happening. So for this class, especially for those of you that have taken the Card Making 101, I am using sketches 112, 133, and 136. So I'll show you here those so that you can kind of see. So 112, is that what it is? Yeah, this one. So we're going to be using this one, but the one that I'm using right now is actually 136. So it is this one. So it's going to be a variation of this one, which you're going to see it here, how we're going to be putting it together. And so anyway, so let's go ahead and start. So I have a piece of Petal Park, and it is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to go ahead and, where is my, here. I'm like, where is my bone folder? We're going to fold it in half. So anyway, if you have any questions about that starter kit, let me know. Also, if you already have a glass mat and you don't want the one from Stampin' Up, you can opt to get an additional $30. So instead of getting $125 worth of products, you can get $155 and still only pay $99 plus tax. But honestly, I think the glass mat is really the best deal because this is $60 value. So I think you get more bang with your money with this one. And it's very useful. And this one I can wipe. So I love that I can be writing down. So anyway, so I have also used the Softly, what is this called? Hold on, let me show you here because this is another one of those. I feel like everything, like I had everything here and now everything is kind of lost. Oh, here it is, the Softly Sophisticated. So this is another of those items from Celebration. So I am in love with this folder. I feel like this is a great one. You can see it here. It doesn't have any theme, so it goes really well for lots of occasions. So this is one of those that you get free with $100 order. So like I mentioned, out of Celebration, there's some items that are free with $50 and some items that are free with $100. This is one of those that is free with $100. But let me tell you, I've seen so many cards. I have not used it yet, but I will shortly in another video. But I have seen a lot of samples using this stamp set because, again, being honest, it drove my attention immediately to the folder, but the stamp set I was like, I don't know about that. Well, let me tell you, there's so, like, you can do so many great things with this one that I am very excited I have it. I love how you have the leaves on one color, the flowers on another, so it will look amazing, and they coordinate with all of them. So all the cards that I've seen with it, I am in love. So I am happy to have it. So don't let you get you discouraged by seeing the images, because the images, I don't know, sometimes you're like, well, I don't know about that. Believe me, you're going to fall in love with this one as well. And of course, the folder is just really good. I've been using it in so many cards that it's not even funny. So anyway, so we use this one on our card. And then I have two pieces of designer series paper. These ones are 1.5 by 5. Let me just make sure it's 1.5 by 5. This piece of designer of cardstock of the Petal Park, it is 4 by 5.25. And then, like I said, both of these are the same, 1.5 by 5. And then I cut a piece of Pool Party with the new, oh my goodness, what is the name of this ones as well? The Thoughtful Expressions. Yeah, Thoughtful Expressions, which is one of my favorite dies right now. You have the labels, which we're going to be using them in tonight's class. And I've used from the largest to the smallest one, the second one. Okay, so this is the one that I've used. And I just love how it looks. All right. And then we're going to be stamping this section. Now, before we continue, let me get a piece of scratch paper. I'm going to be using my Pierce mat, mainly because for photopolymer stamp sets, I still like using the Pierce mat better. I don't know, I get a better cushion, so I like that. And let me get a piece of paper, hold on. Let me get a piece of paper. Well, let's see. See, I always have pieces of paper that I've already used. So let's just go with that. And let me just show you one thing. One thing that is really good for you to do, and maybe I should do it in a cleaner. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This one. Because I want you to see something for lining up. So let's just get a new one. So these stamp set have two images. Where are the stamp set? There is a line image, and then there's a filler. I always like to match or line up this one based on the line because it's easier to do the line and then the filler. So I'll show you here what I do because I already done it. So this one, you're just going to go ahead and mount it. The one thing is just throw your stamp and then hold it with your piece so it folds exactly how you want it. Or let me just do this so that you can see it and then we'll do the whole thing together. So when you get it, right, just let it drop. Don't be moving it because it's photopolymer, so you can be twisting it, right? So just let it fall and then pick it up with your block. Okay, so this way it's already mounted. Then let's go and grab the where are my ink pads? Oh, here. I'm like, I know I show them. I keep losing everything every single time. It's like I forget when I'm putting them. And so we're gonna go ahead and do the pebble path. And you're gonna be stamping it in scratch paper. Once you have it there, you're gonna bring your this one, right? The filler. And then you can go ahead and line it up. Now, let me just make sure that I am lining it up correctly. And once you have it, then you can pick it up, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and bring another one. Let's just use for right now. I wanna use a lighter color. So for right now, which is not the color that I'm gonna be using for the card, but just so that you can see if it works, then you're gonna go ahead and stamp an ink or ink and a stamp, and then you can see it matches perfectly, okay? So you want to be doing that, especially for these sort of stamps that has some flex, because that way they align really nice every single time. So now let me get my because we're gonna be doing this on our this one in particular. I want to have my leaves in gray just because of the color combination that I have going on here. Where is the other one? Here, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one for a second and let's just think about this. So I want to have them like this. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. Okay. It's not completely everywhere. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Glad you are finding the tips helpful. Okay, so now I have that. And then I'm going to bring this one. Now for this one, I'm just going to be stamping off. So I'm going to stamp first once here. And then I'm going to line it up here. There you go. And see how it lines up really nice. So, okay, so I have those done. And then for the flowers, I'm going to be using Lost Lagoon and the Pool Party. Let me get the Pool Party here. And I'm going to be using some white. So let me get white. Of course, I didn't cut a piece of white, so let's just cut a piece. We probably need like, how does this go? Yeah. Let's just go with like 2 1/4. I think that 2 1/4 should be fine. I think 2 probably will be still good, but let's just do that just in case. And on this one, the key thing is how you are punching it out, right? So if you notice, you have your 2 larger flowers and the small one here. So for that one, I'll bring, oh, there's like a little hair here. Oh, there's hair. Okay, so we're going to be using the Lost Lagoon. This one, I'm going to be needing 2 of these, so let's just do 2 already. And So Lost Lagoon with the dark. Again, I'll start with the dark. So Lost Lagoon. And I'm doing the 2 large flowers and the small one on the top. And then I'm going to bring Pool Party. And I'm going to stamp off and then make those. Because I want to have a very different, like a really lighter color. Okay, so I'm going to stamp off. And then have it here. Let me see. See, so it still looks blue, but not too dark. And then we're going to be doing it again. And again, because it's photopolymer, you can line it up really easy. So there you go. Okay, so we have those 2. I'm going to be using one set right now and then the other one on the next card. So, okay. So now we're going to go ahead and line it up. You can see here, you line it up really nice. Okay, this is trash. And then let's do the other one already so that I don't forget about this. Okay, so we have those. All right. So now, okay, so if I lose it, please let me know. It is where the Creating with Ali logo is, because you know me, in a second I'll be like, where are they? Where are they? And I won't be able to find them. You know me now. All right, so the way I'm picturing this is have these and these. And then have this one's here. And then have my flowers. Okay, see? I want my sentiment here. Now, for the sentiment, let's think about that. Because I didn't pull any sentiment yet. I was like, what are we going to be using? So, I feel like... ooh, I like the thinking of you. Oh, but if I do that, that U is really big. Let's see. Maybe, oh, maybe Dear Friend, or Let's Celebrate. No, I like the thinking of you. I think that that's a good one. But I think it's bigger than what I was envisioning, you know, because this one, see, like this one is huge. Ooh, maybe I do 2 different ones. Oh, hold on. See, this is where... Oh, this is Let's Celebrate. No. Where is the thinking of you? See if I have... Oh, I can do a long one. Thinking of you. I like that. Okay, so let's do that. See, so like you see, I'm just always figuring out as I go. And that's really how I make all my cards. I'm not... I mean, by now, if you've seen me, you know that's the deal with me every single time. So... Let's see, I'm just going to go this way. And I'm going to go with the 1 and then cut it out because I don't know how much I need. But I like the thinking of you a lot. Let's see, does that fit? Yeah, I think it does. All right, and then we just cut it out again. All right, so now, so I want this thinking. Oh, no. Let's see, is this... It's kind of in an angle. All right. And then I went thinking of you. Oh, I can do the you in the blue. Oh my goodness, yes. I think I'm liking this idea even better. All right, this is from the Sentimental Park. So let me put the you first because I want to make sure. Oh no, not this one. Hold on. Hold on. Getting excited ahead of myself here. So I want the you with this. I feel like it will be good. All right. I might need to be re-inking my pool party here shortly. And then I'm going to be taking Petal Petal, no, it's Petal Pebble. Oh, what is this? Pebble Path, sorry. Oh, I think I messed up this one because it should be, well, let's see. Putting it closer. Let's see. No, it looks good, don't you think? I think it's still good. Okay, so I'm good. I'm like, I don't know. No, I like it. So now let me clean this one because I cannot put ink all over the place. And you know, you're going to be getting ink marks everywhere that way. Okay, so let me close this one. And now we're going to be cutting this again to like a 3 3/4. Yes, 3 3/4 is perfect. Okay, that works good. And then for this, we're going to go ahead and cut it out with the scissors in an angle. And actually, how do I want? Like this. Ooh, but this one, yeah, I think I can make it work. There we go. Same, kind of nice. Let's see if I like it. I think it's like too big. Now that I see these. Okay, so this one goes this way. I might go with a different one that is smaller. So let's just think about these. I don't want to be hiding too. Okay. No, I still think it works. I think it works. It does work. Okay. Just need to move a little bit of these. Yes. All right. No, I think it still works. I'm just need to move this one towards this side. And then the bow. Now, instead of a bow, though, just to not make it too bulky, I might have to put it this way. Because this one is, see, like something like so. So it's not too bulky. And then put another one. Yeah, probably. Or I can put double the... Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, maybe I'll put double the dimensionals. Or maybe one dimensional, but then there's another one. Yeah, I think so. All right, so I think I have a plan. Let's see. Like, I'm always kind of like doing the talk over of whatever I'm thinking. All right, so let's go ahead and start assembling. So we need this, and I might run out of the adhesive, so I might be changing it here because I can see the red tape here, which means I'm getting low. But I have another pack right here with me so that I can change the adhesive cartridge. And then we're gonna go ahead and use this one. And then, ooh, the kiddos just arrived. They're having so much fun in that gymnastics class, by the way. I am loving how much they are enjoying it, which is always good to see. All right, so I'm gonna be putting up high. And so I probably want then this one with dimensionals. All right, so we got dimensionals. Okay. Ooh. All right, and then I want, where's my where is the sentiment? Did I lose the sentiment? Seriously? Oh, it's here, see? Right where the logo is. Okay. So I want that one to come somewhere here. So it's that way. Hold on, no. I think I'm doing this wrong, see? Oh, don't rip the paper, please. Whew. Let me use another one. Okay. So how is it? Oh, Oh, it was right. Oh my goodness. Is it right? No, it was here. It was here. Let's see. Because this one goes here. What is the other one? Here. 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 Okay. Just so that I know how this thing goes. Okay, yes. Okay, so it goes this way. Okay, so yeah. I was like, what in the world? All right, so now this is going to be a thick card. Because as you know, I'm going to be putting, let's just do that. Put in a gazillion of dimensionals on these. Every time I do tone on tone, I just love having dimensionals to glue that part. Mainly because otherwise you don't really see it, you know. And if you have, I mean, on this one, for instance, with the I keep moving things everywhere. This is why I'm losing everything. But when you do the embossing, okay, y entonces ponle la tele. Okay, so all right, so we might get some interruptions. My husband needs to go back and pick up something that Addison left at the place. And so both kiddos are staying. So you might get some interruption, or we might get some interruptions here or there. So I'll let you know. Or you might hear them. I might not need to let you know. But yeah, my husband just told me that he needs to go back to pick up whatever she left. Goodness gracious. All right, so now here's where I'm going to be doing my bow, okay? So just bear it with me. So this is what I was telling you. I probably want to have a flatter, but let's see. I just love doing bows this way, so. But because I am putting it right here, it's not as thick because there's already a layer here. And then I can put this one, see, I can put this one like overhanging here a little bit. See, like if I put it on this one with dimensionals, I might be able to be okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Flute. You're so nice. Yeah, it always, I don't know, stresses me out when I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm home alone with the kiddos. Because, you know, and then, you know, they're loud. And, of course, they're asking all the questions. And I'm like, oh. So, anyway, thank you so much, Flute. You are so nice. All right, so we just need to all right, so now see, I'm gonna be putting it right here, and I feel like this might need to be a little bit smaller because those are too big and I want to be cutting them a little bit more. See, yeah, so I want it smaller. Now this one, it's a little bit, this ribbon is from the Celebration of Offering. It has some sort of a ruffling already, but it makes really nice bows, you know, and it's not too terrible thick. See, it's not like too bulky. So here we go, first one coming in. ¿Qué pasó, Adi? I'm telling you, it's always here. Give me a second. ¿Qué pasó, Adi?
Tengo hambre.
Ok. ¿Y entonces?
Quiero comerme algo.
Sí, sí puedes. Pero ve, cómete unas fresas. Todavía había fresas. Okay. All right. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, never fails. Abby comes here and she's like, I'm hungry. Can I eat something? I'm like, yes, you can. Like, she never asked me, but that's nice of her, though. But I was like, she never asked me, but okay. It's like, anyway. All right, so we're going to be now adding the dimensionals here. And so this one is going to go here, so it's not going to be that bad. And actually, I might just put like dimensionals right here. And then I might put another one right there, you know? Oh, what is... Like, and then I might put the 2 right here, you know? Or at the end of this one. So this is where I need double because I have 1 layer here and then the second one from here. So like I said, this will be a little bit of a harder card to mail, if you will, you know, mainly because it's going to be kind of thick. See, so I have it right there. And then we're going to be adding these ones. Oh, do I need... Does it fit? Yes, it does. Okay. Exactly right. She wants her cookies and milk. And it's so true, because this is the time where, you know, around this time where they're like having their cookies and milk. But yeah, she never asked me though. That's not... Well, although their father is always inside with them, so, you know. All right, so now the gems. So that was very nice of her, but I'm like, really? You're asking me? Okay, so for this one, see, we have the 2 different sizes, so I'm just gonna go, oh, maybe I go with the pink ones. I don't know. You know what? For the inside of the flowers, I might go with just regular rhinestones if I have them handy. And then we could use these ones for the embellishing of the card. You know? Because I want to have these ones on the card. But if I put it here, it's like you don't really see. Well, I don't know. Maybe you do see them. Let's see. I do want to have these ones here. There you go. Same. So right there, it's good. I do like having something there in the middle, so I might still go with something. Give me a second. Let me see if I have some sort of rhinestone. Ooh, maybe I go with white. Maybe we want the white ones. And then we can also finish this set of whatever. Iridescent pearls. Maybe this will go well with this, you know? Yeah, probably so. This probably... I don't know that it shows more. No, I think I want like a silver thing. Hold on. Because I want to also put... oh, you know what? I had the... What was the other pack that I told you about? The silver... The sparkle things. Let's use this ones. Let's use this ones. Just for the... Again, I won't be sending gems for this time because I'm going to be doing the ribbon. The trim. But use whatever gem you have available. Oh my gosh, yes. Silver, yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes. That's a better... You can use regular rhinestones. I definitely like these ones a lot. These are the sparkle ones. But like, look how beautiful this goes. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. These designers use paper is just a great one. I'm not kidding you. It's a great one, Flo. And like I said, I think it's because the first page on the pack is the one that I don't like. I think that's why I was like, nah, I don't like this paper. I mean, no, I didn't say I don't like the paper, but it wasn't my favorite. But now that I'm playing with it, it's like, oh my goodness, so nice. So now for this, okay, so you know how I love now making my bows this way because it's super, super easy. And this one is based on Tammy Wilson's bow technique. I'm so excited that my friend Linda told me about where to find her video. That now it's just like, because, you know, I've always liked her bows, but I didn't know she had a, you know, like a turtle. And you can see it's very easy to make, so it's not hard or anything like that, but at the time I didn't know how to make it. So you can see how easy it is. But yeah, this is... And see how beautiful this is going to look? Yes, yes. All right, so now let's bring our glue dot. And look how beautiful this looks. And even though it goes over the sentiment, you still can read that it says thinking of you, right? So now let me show you this one. I mean, it looks really nice, don't you think? I really like how this one turned out. Now, I was playing with this before over the weekend. In fact, I'll tell you a little secret. I was trying to do one of those reels for Instagram, and supposedly I filmed this, and it took me an hour, not really doing the reel, but just figuring out how to do it, and it was a flop because nothing is showing up on my Instagram. So maybe one day you'll see it, maybe not, but I'm kind of I'm kind of disappointed because, again, I don't know, it didn't work. But anyway, you can see that I use on this one the stippled roses because it coordinates the designer series paper. But I mean, this doesn't look any bad, right? And I did change from a circle to now one of these ones. Because I am in love with this Neo label, like I said, this was part of the 136. Let me see, 136. What was the sketch? 136. Yeah, see. So I just modified where I make this one longer, and then instead of having 3, I only have 2. But this is what kind of inspired me in doing this car. Like I said, sketches are always the thing that helps me a lot. And it's always been that way. But anyway, so that's card number 1. Thank you so much. You like this one better, right? I think that because I have the change in colors and there is a little bit of dimension, I think it looks better. Now, when I made this one, I was like, oh, it looks so nice. But let me tell you, I think I like this one better too. Plus, let me tell you, you also have those gems, so it pop up or it brings more of that blue, where this one didn't have any of that. So, again. All right, so let's do card number 2. Let's do card number 2. Where are we? Here. All right, so we're going to be doing something similar here. Oh, I already have something here, so I might need to... Well, I could still use this one. I was just like, I need something. So this is sketch number 133. And this is one that I've done so many times. So 130... So it is this one. And this is one, again, you can change labels. In this one, my sketch had the circle. I'm going to be using the same, what is this again? Thoughtful Expressions. Yeah, Thoughtful Expressions. And I'm using the second one and the third one from the largest to the smallest one. Those are the ones that I am using. So this is the second one. The Petal Path is the second one. And then the Pool Party is the third one. Okay, just so you know which one I'm using. All right, and then we're gonna be using the flowers, and so we're gonna be stamping the sentiment on this one, not the sentiment, the leaves as well. So we're gonna be doing something very similar to what we did on the other one. Although for this one, let me tell you, let me clean the stamp set because we're not gonna be doing the whole thing as the other one. So I'm gonna make sure I'm clean on this one. Where's the other one? Oh, here. I'm like, where's the other one? Okay. So now you're gonna get your Petal Path and ink. Well, first of all, you have to decide which side. I think this is the side that I wanted. Yeah. See, it's just this side, not the whole thing, right? Now, you could decide, oh, I might want to have this ones. But in my case, I decided to go with this side of your stamp. So you're going to go ahead and get... here comes the second one. Hold on. ¿Qué pasó, Oliver? Hola, papá. Okay. Yes. ¿Estás bien?
Hello.
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 They're not seeing you. They can hear you though.
What? They can hear me?
They can hear you. Oh my gosh. Alright, you're set. Adi, bájale el volumen, por favor, mamá. Adi, bájale el volumen. Alright. Okay, so now you're just going to be inking this side. See, I'm telling you. It wasn't that bad. I think I'm always like freaking out, but it's not so bad. Anyway, so you're just going to be inking that side. And then you're going to be putting it this way. Oh, thank you, Gail. Like I said, it always stressed me out. All right, see how it looks? So you only have that side. So we need to be doing the same on the other side. Oh, thank you, Holly. He was like, they can hear me. All right, and the same thing. We're going to be doing only this side, okay? So we're just going to be inking that side, right? I feel like I am missing some. And then you're going to be stamping off. And then we're going to be lining it up again. And here we go. Oh, thank you. I will. Thank you, Rhonda. You're so nice. Okay, so here we have. Now, I need to do another of those. Now, for this one, I do want a skinny one. Let me see. What other sentiments do we have? We have... No, esos no, papá. Porque si no, no vas a tener para la escuela.
Pero papi dijo que yo podía comer todo lo que quiera cuando regresamos.
Okay, okay. All right. All the things. What did we do here? Thanks for... Oh. No, I want to... You know what? Let's use the other one. This is Happy Birthday. I might like this one better because it's just a tiny one. I don't want a big one for this one in particular. So I like that one. And... Oh, or maybe we just do the Dear Friend. Maybe Dear Friend will be... Or Let's Celebrate. Oh, I like that one. Let's Celebrate. So that way we only keep it with the one stamp set. Or I mean, for sentiments. Rather than too many. You know, because I could go crazy with sentiments. Oli, no me dejes solita, Adi, por favor.
Okay.
Me avisas si algo pasa, ¿ok?
Okay.
Gracias. Alright, so we're going to be using this piece. Let's Celebrate. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, and we're going to be using the Pebble Path. And yes, let's celebrate. All right, so it looks nice. And now we have, so let's just look at this. So far we have all these pieces. So this is from the first. Now, if you're just joining me, I did this section or this part on the first video. Give me just 1 second because the door is opening and the kids were out, so I don't want them to get out. So hold on, give me a second. Oh, okay. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm back. Sorry, it's just that I heard the door opening, so that's my husband. But then the kiddos were out, so I'm like, I don't want them to be going out or something. So, whew. All right, so we're good. I'm gonna cut out these. And this one, you can see, I'm just cutting it out so that it is tighter, right? On the, like, there's not a lot of a space. So, no, not a specific measurement, if you will. And I feel like I went crooked on this one, so let's just fix this. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, looks better. Okay, so we have those. So like I said, at the beginning of the video, I show how to do those 3 flowers. And we punch it out. On the next card, I will be doing the same on different cardstock, so we can do that again. I have the 2 labels, like I said. My card base is again Petal Park, 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna be folding it in half. So let's just. All right, and then I have a piece of Lost Lagoon, and this one is 5 by 3 3/4, and then a piece of basic white, and this one is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. So I have this one this way, and I want to be putting this one. Now, for this one, there's different options. So one option is you could be embossing these. I always like to add something to this section because it's too white. You can leave it white, of course. You can stamp the whole thing and have like a background. You can do a masking. I was thinking maybe why don't we do a masking since we have the glass mat. But you have different options. And then we'll have this one, and that one, and this one. Let's see. This is how I am picturing this, right? Again, following that sketch that I show you. And then we're gonna have this one here, and I can put it this way. Ooh, I like that idea better. Let's see. Because it says, let me see. See, this is where you kind of play with it and see how you want it. Kind of like this better. So if I have it this way, and I have it this way, or do I want it this way? No, I do like it this way. And then we can have this one, and that one, and this way, like they're kind of all over. And then have my sentiment here. So I kind of like it how it looks. And now it's just a matter of do we want to add some color? I feel like I do want to have some sort of color on this one, right? Like the pool party. I mean, it looks okay. And again, you can do an embossing and then be good with it too. Like most of the times I end up just embossing it. But like I said, let's just bring our masks. And what is this? This is the 4 square decorative mask. We can go with this one. I feel like this one is always like my favorite. And all right, so now these ones are on the annual catalog, and I think it's under the like tools. Hold on here. So it might be a little bit disguised, but it is this one. It's number 4 on page 136, and it is called the 4 square decorative mask, and it is $10, and you get 4 different stencils in a way. We also have another one. This is another one that is my favorite. I like those two together, and this is also $10, the artistic mix. I like those two together. I think you've seen me use this one a lot more than the other two, but for these ones there are multiples, and all of them are really cool, so I like them. I think I like this pack much better. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I always put a little bit of adhesive, so why don't we try to put a little bit of adhesive here. I know I can clean this one. Yeah, I can clean this. That's the beauty of our glass mat, so it's not moving so much. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add this one here, and I'm gonna bring my little washi tape. Just gonna put washi tape. I should have more washi tape somewhere here. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, so now we're gonna be using one of our brushes and this one. And then now I've never done it here, so but you're gonna be going from here. Oh, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. This one is moving. Let me put some washi, not washi, some post-it tapes. I don't want this to be moving. And my washi tape is almost not sticking anymore. I like reuse my washi tape over and over until it doesn't work, you know, like right now. So let's just use this. I think that's enough. I'm kind of liking it a lot with the glass mat, you know? Now I have to remember cleaning the whole thing, you know, because this thing is moving. That's the only thing that I don't know. So I'm still holding it with my hand just because I need something to glue this thing. You know, I saw someone that uses some sort of adhesive to the stencils. Maybe I should be trying something like that so it glues the whole thing. Let me just check for a second. Oh yeah, it has some color. Not a lot, so that's good. I might need a little bit more here. All right, and it looks good. Now, I did like a lot how smooth it went, to be honest. Look how it goes with the glass mat, you know? So I do like how it looks. I need to figure out how to adhere it where it's not moving so much, because that's the only thing that I didn't like. I'm just giving you my opinion on the glass mat with blending. But the blending itself, I really like how smooth it went. Because you know, when you're using just the paper, it feels like you get a lot more of the marks. Now for cleaning, like I said, I have my chamois. What did I do with the chamois? Oh, here. So let me just make sure I clean that with the chamois, because why not? And the cleaning goes really good. There you go. So no issues there. Ooh, I'm loving this part. So it's just a matter of how to adhere the stencils to these without so much trouble. And then see, you can take the adhesive here. We're gonna clean it. All right, so we have the color and it's subtle, but it looks good. All right, so now let's go ahead and start gluing all the pieces. So where is my adhesive? Yeah. And you could also make it darker. You know, I wanted just something subtle. I didn't want to have so much of the blue of the pool party showing, but you could also do that a little bit more subtle. Now, as you can see, I'm doing this more in an angle, right? So it's not square or anything like that. And we're going to be doing this the opposite. So there you go. Let me, oh, another thing. Give me a second. I think I've shared this in the past, but I love having my lemon oil. And you just need the 1 drop. Of course, I am almost out of it. There you go. You only need the 1 drop just to get the gooey out. And that always takes the gooey out of your scissors or anything like that. And it's not different in your glass mat. Since I used a little bit. There you go. That way we don't have any. And then the great thing is that then you have the smell. It's so good. I love the lemon oil. And it always takes the gooey out. I always use it for like my scissors. But you can see it. You can use it also on your glass mat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Flo. Like, I've seen... Oh, did you see now? It's not red. It's like orange. Oh, that must be something new. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there is some, like, tacky spray that you can put on the stencils. That way they're not moving. Because that was the only thing that I was like, meh. But the technique itself was kind of cool with the glass mat. Plus, just so it's very easy to clean. Not a big issue. See? So, and then you have the color. Very subtle. Now, if you don't want to go through the trouble of doing the stencils, run it through any sort of embossing and you'll be good. And so now, what was our pattern? So that we want to have, oh, maybe we want, hold on. Maybe I wanted the other way again. If I want it this way, see, because I only want some of the blue, but not too blue. And then have this one come here. No, because I wanted to go, well, the flowers go here. Hold on. The flowers are going to go here. And so I want this one to go like here. Okay, I kind of like it this way better. Okay. But where is my bow now? Oh, maybe I'll do the bow here. Or maybe we just do... Oh, maybe I do one of those zigzags. Okay, all right. So I think I like that. Okay. See, like, I'm always like, how do I... Like, you can do so many things, of course. Instead of a bow, maybe we do a zigzag just because there's not a lot of space. So we're going to go ahead and do this one this way. I always like to put the ones in the edges first. And most of the times when I do it, I do them all the same, like whether it's this way or this direction, and then the one in the middle opposite, okay? Just so that, you know, a little bit of, you know, because sometimes we are thinking, what? Especially as we're putting them. Okay, I'm good. All right, there we go. And now I'm going to be adding this one like right here. This one is flat. Now, do I want this one raised? I think I want this one raised. Where are the dimensionals? I had dimensionals a minute ago. See, I'm always... Oh, here. I'm always moving them around, so I end up losing them. Here is another one, because I could not find the other one. Okay, I found one, but not both. Okay, fine. Fine, it will be okay. Oh, I found it. It's here. Upside down. Oh, goodness. I'm like, I know I had it. Like I just used it on the previous car. All right, so now we have this one here. And for this one, I might want to do the zigzag on this. You know, where it goes this way. Ooh, yes, see? Like that. So let's just add some adhesive. And then let's just play with it. Not so much. Like so. All right, and then see, like I want to have this way, maybe. Like here at the bottom. Yes, like here. Yes, because I don't want to be covering the leaves. I like the leaves a lot. So we're going to go ahead and add this one with dimensionals too. Let me move this one slightly over. Just a little bit because I was over the edge. All right, and so now I'm gonna have this one come this way, okay? And then I can add this one. See, I can put this one and that one here, and this one right there. But before we do that, I wanna do the bow, because I want the bow somewhere here, so I can place it before anything else. All right, let's do the bow. Oh my gosh. I know, right? For like the minute you say I don't need it, it comes back. Yes, always, always, always. See, because I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna use another one, and then magically it appear. Yeah, you know, I always do that too. Like, okay, I don't need it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this one through. And then pull, pull, pull. And then we're good. No. I move this one. And then move that one. And then this one. There we go. Look, you just need to be following the same. And then I might want to have that one come here. I like it when they're kind of like off. There you go. Like off. Either there or here. Oh, I like it better here. Okay, yeah. Let's put this one right there. Where's better there? Because then it's not conflicting with the flowers. And you still see the full bow. I might want to cut a little bit of this end and this end. And then have it come like right this way. I really love that these bows, even if they cross the sentiments, you can still read what it says, you know, because sometimes with other ribbons, you cannot do this with a solid ribbon. But anyway, let's go ahead now and then add the dimensionals on all of these. All right, so right, so the first one is going to be this and that. And then this one come here. All right, and then we're going to be adding the little gems. And we're going to be using both. Again, these are free with the $50, which go really well with what we're doing right now with this color combination. I'm actually going to go ahead and put another one right here. And then one more here. Okay. And then I'm going to go again with the silver ones. Again, you can use any other sort of gems. I just want to have something shiny for my flowers. All right. And then look at this. Is that not really nice? I mean, seriously, I think it looks really cool. And again, that paper is just amazing. And I don't know, I just love how it looks. All right, so let's go with our last card. Now, our last card, I went with a different type of color combo. I definitely love how either the pool party with the grays or the calypso with the grays look. But there's another color combination that could also go, right? Which is the, what is this color? The Lost Lagoon Pool Party with the wild wheat. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. Oh, give me a second. My glue does fell down. All right, so for this one, ooh, and I forgot to cut out some of the white, I think. Yeah, I'm missing one piece. So let's cut out the white before anything else. We're going to be needing 4, is that right? Yeah, let me check. What is this? What is this? Oh, where is my ruler? Goodness gracious. Oh, here. I think it's 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 4. Oh no, it's actually 2 3/4 by 3. Is that right? 3 3/4. I think this is, let me see. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So 3 3/4. No, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, I see what happened. I had other pieces here. Well, I don't know. I should have another piece of pool party somewhere here. Okay, let's use this. I should have it somewhere. I know I had it here, but who knows what I did with it. Huh. All right, well, we're going to go with this. Okay, so for this one, we have, this piece is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, and you're going to cut it at 5 1/2. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, 8 1/4. Yeah, it's 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. I love that we have the grid and the, you know, the scale so that we can measure, as you can see here. So anyway, so we're gonna fold it right there. And where's my bone folder now? Here. Okay. Then we have a piece that is 2 1/2 by 4. And I lost again the ruler somewhere here. All right, let me just make sure. Yeah, 4 by 2 3/4. Yeah, 2 1/2. So this is gonna go right here. Then we have a piece of, it's driving me nuts because I just had the ruler here and now I don't find it again. Oh, no. Whatever. Okay. This one is 5 1/4 by 4. So this is going to go right here. So it's 1/4 of an inch smaller than your regular card, right? This piece. And then we have this for potentially the sentiment, which I don't know that I'm going to be using. And we have a piece that is 8 inches by 3, and you're going to square it at 4. Okay, so you're gonna have these at 4. And then you're gonna have 2 pieces of designer series, well, 1 piece of designer series paper, and this one is 2 3/4 by 4, and then the same piece in the same measurements in white that is gonna go inside. All right, so that's how it goes. So let's go ahead and let's start gluing these pieces. And again, there were other patterns like this one that could go also really well. So you could be mixing and matching other different colors with this paper pack. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same with this one. See, like this one also, it's a good one. So I went with color combinations from the paper pack. And actually, how does this? I think it's this other way. Okay, so now we're probably going to be doing some stamping here and some stamping here, okay? But this part goes right on this section. So we're going to go ahead, see how it kind of looks nice already. And we're going to go ahead and glue this part. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it this way. All right, so this is how it's going to go. See, it already kind of looks nice. And then this one is going to go right here. Okay, now we could make it this way or this way, you know, or this way, however you want it. Okay, but anyway, we're going to be stamping this section, and then on Pool Party, we're going to be stamping again the flowers. So for these, I'm going to go ahead and clean my stamp, and then I'm going to be using the wild wheat. I wanted to do wild wheat on wild wheat, just to go with the different color combination. So let's get this one. And what am I doing here? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do first this is full color, right? And we're just going to go ahead and line it up so it fits on my piece of designer series paper. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the filler, the other stamp set, and we're going to stamp off and then line it up. Make sure, if you're just joining us, make sure you watch the beginning to learn some tips of how to line it up so it's easier for you to stamp these 2 images. And so it looks like so. See them? Really nice. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get the this one. So for this one, we're gonna go again with the, what is this color? Los Lagoon. And we're gonna stamp our flowers. And then we're gonna bring the Pool Party. And I'm gonna be doing Pool Party on Pool Party. You could also leave it that way, but I feel like it still looks better if you add the color. So I'm gonna go ahead, and like I said, I feel like I might need to be re-inking my, you know what? It seems like I had more ink on one of them. All right, let's do this again. There you go. And then I'm gonna line it up, as you can see here. Lining up. You're gonna see less than this one, but you still will see how, even though it's a stamp off, you still can see the colors on both. All right, and so now I'm gonna go ahead and punch it out. All right, so we're good with this. All right, so we have those pieces, which are gonna go like right here. Okay, so this one is gonna go right here. And like I said, I can either go this way, which I think I like this way better, and then have my sentiment here and the bow somewhere here. Okay, so for my sentiment, let me just think about for a second. For the sentiment, I could either go, I think I want to go with this one. Or I can go with white. I could go with white. I actually think white might be better. So let's do another Let's Celebrate. I think that one was a good sentiment. And I can do it with the Wild Wheat. Or with the Lost Lagoon. Let's think. Maybe Lost Lagoon. Because there is, everything else is Wild Wheat on the front, you know, on that panel. Oh, here is the ruler. Now that I don't need it. See, I'm telling you, every time you need it, you don't find it. And then once you don't need it, it comes back. Oh, hi, Christine. Glad you're liking it. All right, so now let's see if we want this one. This is the Lost Lagoon, which I think it will look good. Yes, that looks good. I think so. And then I could add the bow here, probably. We'll figure that out. Because that's the thing. You want to make sure that your sentiment is not off here, you know? But I think I like that one better. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it out. Okay. And I might need to cut even more on this one. There's too much white. Oh, yes. There's too much white on this. See? I'm just making it fit. There you go. So. Okay. So now let's think about this. And I could have this one come here. How's this going? So I want this one here, and that one here, and this one here, and then have this here. And I can put, I don't know that I want the bow. Okay, let's do this piece first, and then we'll figure out the bow. How about that? Because I feel like, because this one opened this way, right? It might be a little bit hard to open if you have a bulky thing here. So, we'll see. Oh, hi, Lori. No worries. You can always watch the replay. So, no worries. We are on our last card. But the replay will be available here. And then, if you're on my mailing list, you'll get also the... You'll get the recording on the mail tomorrow. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to be adding, I'm going to go ahead and add the flowers already. Oh, I'm like, where are the dimensionals? Okay, so we need one here, and then one there, and then one here. Okay, and ooh, maybe on this one I can go with the Oh, I kind of like the browns. Either the brown or I can use the... Where are the other... Oh my gosh. See, I lost them. I don't know what I did with the other gems. Oh my goodness, how disappointing. Where are the other gems? Seriously. I only find these. What? Like they were here. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. We might go with the brown just because I cannot find the other ones at this point. I don't know what I did with them. I'm sure it's gonna be here right when I finish the video, because it always happens, right? Like, we've been talking about that. It always happens, but... Ooh, I like that better. I do want to find them. Hold on. Hold on, because they're here. Like, we were just using them a minute ago. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Where did I move them? Okay, I have the cards from tonight right here. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gonna drive me nuts. I might need to open a new pack. I'm not kidding, just because I cannot find... Oh, here they are. Whew. I'm like, I'm about to find another pack. I do like the... this one, so I'm gonna go already with that so I don't miss them again. I think they look amazing with these. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh my goodness, yes. You can use the brown as well. I think it looks nice. But look how beautiful they shine. What is the name of these gems? Okay, these gems are the sparkle gems. Sparkle gems and adhesive bag sparkle gems. That's the name of these ones. And they come in 3 colors. The gold, the black, and the silver. They're amazing. I love them. I use them a lot. I think they're one of my favorites right now. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding this one right here. Now, this one doesn't matter if you go off a little bit, to be honest, because this opened this way. But if you were putting it here, this will matter because when you open, you're going to fold it. So make sure that when you put it, it has to be here. Now, as far as the... what are we talking? The bow. I don't know that I want a bow on this one. Although I could probably... No, I think that I put the bow. Oh, maybe we just add something like this. Oh, I like that. And then the bow. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so maybe we do that. Because I'm like, I don't know that I want a full bow. But we could add a little bit of a, like, ruffle thing, you know? So let's just go and put adhesive again. Because it's kind of ruffled a little bit, right? So, yes. So it would add a little something, but not too overwhelming. See? Like that. Let me see. And if we don't like it, then we just pull it out. I don't know that it adds anything, so I might not like it. So I might not put that. But I do want to have this one with the... dimensionals, which again, they're running out here. Especially now that I add the adhesive, I might need to add another, like a mini one here, just because I put adhesive. Yeah, let's not use that one. I think it's too... I don't have too much of a space on this card for that. But I do want to be adding this one. And then I'll put a bow right here. Oh, before we do that, let's add the bow. Hold on. Let's add the bow. And this one is going to go with the gold. The other two, we did it with the silver. But for this one, we're going to go ahead and do the gold one. And again, you'll get a pack of these as your free embellishment for an order this week. Orders of $50 or more will get a pack of these. Oh, there you go. There you go. See? So I'm going to be adding this one right here. And then I can cut out this. I can put it right here and then the thing there. Okay, so where is the glue dot? See, like it's right there. And then I can add this one like right here. Oh my goodness, see, it looks good. Now this one, I may just need to move it a little bit. There you go. And it fits perfectly. There you go. And of course, we're gonna be adding the blue gems. Oh my gosh. Okay. There you go. And so here is how it looks. Now for the inside, you can decorate just for the sake of time. We're just going to go with plain for right now. But of course you can add some more flowers, a sentiment, whatever you want here. But here is where you would be addressing your card. And so there you have it. See how beautiful? And this one was the sketch 112, if I remember. Let me check real quick. So you can see it. So I definitely like always try to find your sketches. I love using them all the time. Anytime I'm creating, I just go through them. Yeah, see? So it is this one. Although I kind of flip it. It was supposed to be this way, but that's okay. You can go either way. It looks exactly the same. But you can see here, you can change the things on the sketches, right? And then make it work for you, as you can see it here. Okay, let me put this one back. So, anyway, so let me just put them all the cards here, and you tell me which one is your favorite. I really like them all. Of course, you can make this one. I wanted to do one with gold, just because we have the silver and the gold. Right? But you can see here, oh, this one is upside down. You can see here how, I'll put this one a little bit like so they kind of, but you can see how you could be able to do this one also with the silver pool party that we had going on here. But again, from this DSP, you can do the grays with the Calypso corals, or you can do the pool party with the grays, or pool party with the, what is this color? Wild wheat. Some other combinations that they have was the Calypso with the wild wheat, which that's the one that I was not so thrilled about. But, you know, who knows? You might be liking that one better than myself. The other thing that I forgot to mention is that if you like this whole, the whole designer's juice paper with the stippled roses, so let me show you here. So this paper coordinates with the stippled roses. It is a bundle from the new catalog. It goes really well with these set. I'll be doing a stamp along, so you'll get, similarly as we did last time, you're going to be getting half of the pack, and then you're going to be getting some embellishments, and you're going to be making some cards with it. Let me just show you here the cards, because like I said, I am loving playing with it. But you can see here, we're going to be doing those. See how I said? So you could be playing with this suite even more. The stamp along will be 8 cards. It's 4 designs. You get 2 of each. And again, you'll get all the pieces cut out for your kits. It will be released next week. And then the registration will be like 2 weeks. And then we'll do the Facebook Live so that you can stamp and assemble your cards with me during the Facebook Live. So anyway, so stay tuned. Make sure you're on my mailing list. Go to creatingwithali.com. sign up for my mailing list so that you get more information about that future Stampin' launch, because it's going to be super fun. Alrighty, let me see comments and check which ones is your favorite. I am loving them all, to be honest. I'm having issues. And like I said, hopefully by now you fall in love with this designer series paper. Alright, Dawn says they're beautiful. I like 3 number. The like 3 the best. Oh, thank you. Good night, Dawn. Say hello to Lenny. Gail says, what a beautiful trio of cards. The colors are gorgeous. Jody says she loves them. All of them, but 3 is her favorite, so this one is your favorite. Helen says they are all beautiful. Flo, the first one sold me. My favorite, so it is this one. And Barbara says she cannot pick a favorite. She loves them all. Oh, thank you. Lila says number 3 is your favorite. Helen says she likes number 2. And Pat says the same. Love number 2. Love them all. Cindy says too hard to choose. Love them all. Oh, thank you so much. Holly also says number 2 is the favorite. So yeah, I love them all. To be honest, I will be having a lot of issues just picking the one. I love them all. And like I said, you can even try them all with the different color combinations. This pack is amazing. So when you order $50, you get the paper pack for free from Stampin' Up. So make sure you grab it. Like I said, this is a pack that I wasn't too thrilled about. However, it's just been amazing to play with. So thank you so much. I'll see you next week. I really appreciate all your support, and I'll see you soon. Oh, Hilda says she likes them all. Oh, thank you. And then Paula says all 3. Wow. So thank you. I'll see you next week. Oh, Lori says 1, 2, 3. You're also sweet. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye.